Welcome, dear one, to this sacred space, a sanctuary crafted just for you in the quiet moments of twilight. As the world outside begins its gentle hush, drawing soft shadows across the land and whispering secrets to the stars, you've bravely arrived here. You carry a weight, don't you? An invisible burden that settles in the hollows of your chest, a dull ache that pulses beneath the surface of your smile, a silent echo that reverberates through the chambers of your heart. It's the profound, heavy weight of a broken heart. You might feel it as a crushing pressure, a profound emptiness, or a sharp, unexpected pang that steals your breath away. It's the language of a soul in pain, a testament to what you've loved, what you've lost, what you've yearned for, and what has been shattered. You're not alone in this aching space. So many hearts have known this particular, piercing sorrow. Perhaps it's the quiet devastation of a love that slipped away, leaving behind an echoing silence where laughter and dreams once resided. Maybe it's the sharp, sudden jolt of betrayal, tearing apart the fabric of trust and leaving you adrift in a sea of confusion. Or it could be the prolonged, weary grief of loss, the departure of a beloved soul, a cherished dream, a future you had painstakingly built in your mind. It might be the silent, crushing disappointment of unfulfilled hopes, the sting of rejection, or the profound loneliness that settles when you feel unseen, unheard, or unloved. Whatever its source, this brokenness is real, it's valid, and it's deeply felt. Allow yourself, just for these moments, to simply be with this pain. There's no need to push it away, to pretend it isn't there, or to hasten its departure. For too long, perhaps, you've carried this burden in secret, wrapping it in layers of brave smiles and stoic silence. You've told yourself to be strong, to move on, to simply get over it. But a broken heart demands to be acknowledged. It yearns to be seen, to be heard, to be understood. It's a tender wound, and like any wound, it needs the gentle light of awareness to begin its healing journey. So, right now, as you settle into your space, whether lying down or sitting, give yourself permission to lower your guard, to loosen the tight grip you've held around your emotions. Listen to the call from deep within you. Feel where this brokenness resides within your body. Is it a hollowness in your chest? An emptiness that aches with a cold, vast longing? Is it a tightening in your throat, making it difficult to swallow, to speak, to breathe freely? Perhaps it manifests as a persistent knot in your stomach, a dull throb behind your eyes, or a weariness that permeates every muscle, every bone. God is guiding you to listen to these physical sensations without judgment. They are simply messengers, echoes of your heart's deep sorrow. They tell a story that your conscious mind might try to suppress, a story of profound vulnerability and genuine feeling. And the tears, dear one, oh, the tears. They are not a sign of weakness, but a sacred river, a natural, purifying response to pain. They are the language of your soul overflowing, carrying away the salt of sorrow, the residue of despair, the silent screams of hurt. Perhaps your tears flow freely, a torrent that seems endless, washing over you in waves of grief. Or perhaps they are trapped, held captive behind a veil of exhaustion, a dry, burning ache behind your eyes, an unshed burden that makes your chest feel tight. Know that both are valid, both are understood. If your tears come now, let them fall. Allow them the freedom to trace paths down your cheeks, to cleanse, to release if they do not come. Know that the longing for release, the very readiness for tears is equally potent. The intention to release is what truly matters. Feel God present there, gently embracing your unspoken grief, leading you to the brink of release in this moment. As you breathe softly, acknowledge the stories that this brokenness tells, the replays of moments that sting, the what-ifs that haunt your thoughts, the visions of a future that now feels lost or irrevocably altered. Acknowledge the questions that loop endlessly in your mind. Why did this happen? Why me? Will I ever truly heal? Will I ever feel whole again? These are natural inquiries of a wounded spirit, seeking meaning, seeking resolution. Don't judge these thoughts, simply observe them, like clouds drifting across the sky. They are part of the landscape of a broken heart, and for now, we simply acknowledge their presence. Let God guide your gaze, not to cling to the pain, but to accept it as part of the journey. This is the very first step on our journey, to fully acknowledge the weight of your broken heart, to offer it the tender compassion it deserves, to create a safe, boundless space within yourself and around you, where this pain can exist without judgment, without resistance, without the need to be anything other than what it is. Right here, right now. It is in this radical act of acceptance, this gentle turning towards your wound, that the possibility of healing truly begins. You are seen, your pain is seen, and you are held in a love so vast, so encompassing, that it can hold all your sorrow without faltering. Breathe into this acknowledgement. Feel the truth of it. Let your heart, broken as it may be, begin to soften in this tender, understanding light. For in this sacred stillness, we begin to lay the groundwork for your tears to transform, gently, profoundly, into light. Feel the invisible hand of God gently resting upon your heart, guiding you through these initial tears, preparing you for a peaceful slumber. Now, dear one, having bravely poured out the raw contents of your broken heart, having whispered your pain and pleas into the boundless compassion of the divine, your being is now exquisitely open. A profound spaciousness has been created within you, a sacred chamber ready to receive what comes next. The prayer of the heart. This isn't a formal recitation, nor a performance for judgment. This is an intimate conversation, a tender outpouring from the deepest chambers of your being directly to the boundless, all-encompassing love that we call God, the divine, the source of all comfort. In this sanctuary of your inner world, you are utterly, completely safe to lay bare every raw emotion, every splintered fragment of your soul. Imagine now a gentle, invisible thread connecting your heart directly to the heart of the divine. This thread is made of pure love, unconditional acceptance, and infinite understanding. It is always there, always connected, regardless of how far you feel you've strayed, how burdened you perceive yourself to be, or how loud the world's noise has become. This thread is the pathway for your silent whispers, your aching cries, and your desperate pleas. Feel God gently pulling that thread, guiding each word, each emotion out of you. As you settle deeper into your breath, let the words form, not necessarily on your lips, but in the quiet space of your heart. Begin by simply speaking your pain aloud to this listening presence. You don't need to censor or soften it. God understands the language of a broken heart, the inarticulate groan of a wounded spirit, far better than any human words can convey. Oh, divine listener, I confess the profound ache within me. My heart, feels shattered, scattered, incomplete. I carry this heavy sorrow, whether it is for the love that ended, the trust that was broken, the dreams that crumbled, the future that vanished, or the beloved soul who departed. It feels raw, exposed, and sometimes unbearable. I confess the tears that flow, and the tears that refuse to come. I confess the exhaustion that permeates my being, the numbness that sometimes takes over, and the sharp pangs that remind me of what I've lost. I offer all of it to you now. All of this pain, all of this sorrow, all of this grief. Allow yourself to feel the truth of these words as you utter them silently or softly. Feel the vulnerability in letting go, in releasing the need to be strong or put together. This is a moment of profound authenticity. Feel God there, not judging, but gently peeling away each layer you've used to hide these feelings. Now, let your prayer move into the space of honesty about your struggles. A broken heart often brings with it a cascade of challenging emotions and difficult thoughts. I confess my anger, dear God. My anger at the unfairness, at the person who caused this pain, at myself for not seeing, for not preventing, for not being enough. I confess my confusion, trying to make sense of what feels senseless. I confess my fear of never healing, fear of being alone, fear of trusting again, fear of a future that seems dim. I confess my resentment, my bitterness, my envy of those who seem untouched by such sorrow. I confess my exhaustion, my apathy, my struggle to find meaning or joy in anything. I confess moments of doubt, moments when I question everything, even your presence, even your love. I lay all these messy, human emotions at your feet. They are part of my brokenness, and I offer them to you, not to be judged, but to be held. Breathe deeply here, allowing these confessions to flow freely. This divine presence is not shocked, not disappointed, not distant. It leans in closer, holding space for every single one of your raw, unfiltered feelings. Imagine this loving presence nodding gently, understanding completely, embracing every word, every unspoken thought, every hidden fear. There is no need for perfection in this prayer, only honesty. Feel God's gentle hand guiding you through this labyrinth of emotions, drawing them out from their deepest hiding places in your heart. Next, allow your prayer to become a plea for understanding and comfort. I ask, dear God, for understanding. Help me to comprehend what I cannot, to accept what is beyond my control. I ask for comfort that only you can provide, a balm for this wounded spirit, a gentle hand to hold mine in the darkness. I ask for strength, not to forget, but to endure, not to be hard, but to be resilient. I ask for peace that transcends all understanding, a quiet calm to settle the storms within me. I ask for your presence, to feel you near, to know that I am never truly alone in this pain. Let me feel your embrace, your unwavering love, your boundless compassion, washing over me now as you speak these pleas. Imagine the divine light already responding. Feel a gentle warmth begin to spread through your chest, a softening around your heart. This is the tangible touch of grace, already beginning to permeate your brokenness. Let God guide you to feel this flow of comfort, like a gentle river carrying you away from the sharp edges of pain. Finally, let your prayer be one of surrender and trust, however fragile that trust may feel right now. I surrender this broken heart to you, Almighty Healer, I release my need to control, to understand every detail, to rush the process of grief. I surrender my pain, my tears, my fears. Into your loving hands I choose, however difficult it may be, to trust in your wisdom, in your timing, in your boundless love. I trust that even in this darkness, you are working, knitting together what feels torn apart. I trust that my tears are not wasted, but seen, and that they are part of a sacred journey towards light. I trust that you hold me, even when I cannot feel you, even when I doubt. Guide me, comfort me, heal me. All divine presence. May your will be done in my heart, transforming my tears into light in your perfect time. Breathe deeply, dear one. This profound act of opening your heart, of speaking your raw truth, of surrendering your pain into the vastness of divine love, is the very essence of prayer. It's not about changing God, but about transforming you. It's about creating space for grace to enter, for healing to begin its gentle, miraculous work. Feel the lightness that comes with having truly spoken, truly released, truly connected. Your words, your tears, your silence, all have been heard, understood, and tenderly embraced. Rest now in the assurance that your prayer has been received, held in infinite love. Let God guide your breath, slow and steady, taking you deeper and deeper into peaceful slumber. Having bravely poured out the raw contents of your broken heart, having whispered your pain and pleas into the boundless compassion of the divine, your being is now exquisitely open. A profound spaciousness has been created within you, a sacred chamber ready to receive what comes next. The divine embrace, a wave of boundless comfort, and the soothing balm of unconditional forgiveness. This is not something you must earn. Dear one, it's a gift, freely given, perpetually available, waiting only for your willingness to receive it. Feel God drawing closer now, gently wrapping you in His arms, guiding you deeper into His embrace. Imagine now this divine embrace as a tangible, living presence. It might manifest as a soft, enveloping light, perhaps a gentle golden hue, or a pure, radiant white that feels infinitely warm and gentle. See it pouring over you, through you, into every cell of your being, permeating the very air you breathe. Feel its presence as a profound warmth spreading through your chest, expanding your heart, softening every muscle, releasing every knot of tension. This is the pure essence of unconditional love, wrapping itself around your weary soul, holding you with a tenderness that transcends all understanding. Let God guide your breath to become deeper, more even, each inhale bringing in His peace, each exhale releasing any lingering tension. Allow this embrace to specifically touch the tender places within your broken heart, the edges that feel raw and exposed, the hollows that ache with emptiness, the fragments that feel scattered and lost. Imagine this gentle light, this divine warmth, infusing these very spaces. It doesn't deny your pain, it cradles it. It doesn't erase your sorrow, it holds it with infinite compassion. Feel it as a soft balm, soothing the sting of disappointment, calming the tremor of fear, and gently easing the sharp pangs of grief. Let yourself be utterly held, completely supported, utterly safe within this boundless, benevolent embrace. Feel God guiding you, little by little, deeper into this safety, releasing all resistance. And within this embrace comes the profound gift of forgiveness. Not just forgiveness from the divine, but also the powerful release of self-forgiveness for yourself, and even the ability to soften towards those who may have caused you pain. First, divine forgiveness washes over you. Understand that God does not condemn your anger, your doubts, your resentment, or your moments of despair. These are natural human responses to deep pain. The divine sees your struggle, your striving, your vulnerable heart, and offers a forgiveness that is vast and unconditional. It is like an endless river of pure light, washing away any lingering residue of guilt or shame you may feel about your own reactions, your perceived shortcomings, or the ways you might have blamed yourself. Feel this light cleansing every space within you, purifying not by judgment, but by pure love. It dissolves the heavy cloak of guilt, leaving you feeling lighter, freer, more expansive. You are seen, you are understood, and you are unconditionally forgiven for simply being human in the face of immense sorrow. Feel God guiding the last of the tension out of you as He permeates you with forgiveness and acceptance. Next, and crucially, comes the gift of self-forgiveness. We are often our own harshest critics, adding layers of guilt and self-blame to an already broken heart. We replay scenarios, agonizing over what we could have said, done, or prevented. We believe we should have been stronger, wiser, or more intuitive. But in this sacred space, you are invited to release that heavy burden of self-judgment. Look at yourself, dear one, with the same boundless compassion that the divine now offers you. Forgive yourself for anything you perceive as a flaw, a mistake, a missed opportunity, or an inadequacy in the face of your pain. Forgive yourself for not being perfect, for not knowing what you couldn't have known, for simply being human. You did the best you could with what you had in that moment. Whisper to your heart, I forgive myself. I release the need for perfection. I am worthy of peace, of love, of healing, exactly as I am. Feel this act of self-forgiveness as a profound softening, a liberation from an internal prison you unknowingly built. Let God guide this release, like a gentle breeze carrying away the last dust of self-blame. And finally, consider the possibility of softening towards forgiveness for others. This does not mean condoning harmful actions or forgetting betrayal. It means releasing the heavy burden of resentment and bitterness that you carry within your own heart. Holding on to anger and unforgiveness often hurts the bearer more than the one who caused the pain. In this divine embrace, ask for the grace to loosen the grip of anger, to release the sharp edges of resentment. Imagine these painful emotions dissolving into the divine light, transforming into neutrality, or even compassion for the brokenness within others. You don't have to force it, but simply open to the possibility of release, allowing the divine to work within you to free you from the chains of unforgiveness. This act of letting go is ultimately a gift you give to yourself, paving the way for profound inner peace. Feel God guiding you through this process of release, taking you to a safer, deeper place of rest. Feel this profound acceptance now from the divine, from yourself, and a release towards others. Your inherent worth remains absolutely untainted by any past hurt, any perceived failure, or any wound inflicted upon you. That divine spark within you, your essence, is perfect and whole, always. Your worth is not earned. It simply is. You are accepted, not despite your imperfections or your pain, but with profound understanding of your humanness. Every tangled thread, even those created by your own hand or by the hands of others, is woven into the divine tapestry of your life, and it is being purified, smoothed, and restored by this boundless grace. Let this healing light of grace pour into the very memories you just brought forth, soothing the regret, dissolving the shame, cleansing the bitterness. It purifies, not by judgment, but by boundless love. Feel your heart becoming light, unburdened by what was. Sink into this profound comfort, this boundless acceptance, this infinite forgiveness. You are utterly safe and fully cherished, precisely as you are. Having laid bare your soul and received the healing balm of the divine embrace, feel your entire body relaxing, becoming pleasantly heavy, as God guides you deeper and deeper into a tranquil and profound sleep. You have journeyed through the depths of your sorrow, bravely acknowledged the weight of your broken heart, offered your raw truth in prayer, and received the boundless comfort and unconditional forgiveness of the divine embrace. Now, dear one, as your heart begins to feel lighter, more spacious, we stand at the threshold of a profound transformation, tears into light. This is not about forgetting your pain, nor denying the reality of your loss. It is about understanding that your tears, this sacred river of sorrow, have always held the potential to nourish new growth, to reveal new pathways, and to illuminate the inherent light that resides within you, waiting to emerge. Feel God taking your hand, guiding you through this very transformation. Imagine your tears, the very droplets of your deepest sorrow, gathering and pooling. See them not as a stagnant reflection of pain, but as pure, living water. And now, behold a miracle. As this divine light we have invoked touches these tears, they begin to shimmer. They refract the light, breaking it into countless spectrums of hope, of resilience, of peace. Each tear transforms into a tiny, radiant beacon, rising gently from the pool, carrying away the last vestiges of darkness and leaving behind pure, undiluted light. Feel this transformation within you. The heaviness is lifting, replaced by an ethereal lightness, a quiet glow. Let God guide this light to spread throughout your body, melting away any remaining resistance. This light is your inherent resilience, the strength of spirit that has carried you this far. It is your capacity for hope, even when hope felt utterly lost. It is the unwavering spark of the divine within. You, the part of you that can never be broken, never diminished, never extinguished, as your tears transform into light. This light expands within your heart, filling every crevice, every empty space left by sorrow, with a warmth that is both comforting and empowering. Feel it radiating outwards, illuminating your entire being, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Feel God gently lifting you, guiding you through this radiance of your inner light. This is the dawn of rebirth. A broken heart does not mean a broken life. In the crucible of your pain, something new is being forged. Perhaps it is a deeper understanding of compassion, a heightened sense of empathy for others who suffer, a newfound appreciation for the fragile beauty of life, or a profound connection to your own inner strength you never knew existed. Your journey through sorrow has carved new pathways in your soul, pathways that can now be filled with light, wisdom, and a profound sense of purpose. You are not returning to who you were before. You are evolving into someone stronger, more compassionate, more deeply connected to the essence of life and love. Feel God leading you on this new path, step by step towards rebirth. Embrace this. emerging hope. It may start as a faint flicker, a tiny spark in the vastness of your being. Nurture it, allow it to grow. Gently, steadily. Hope is not a denial of past pain, but a quiet, unwavering belief in the possibility of beauty, joy, and meaning in the future. It is the understanding that even after the deepest storms, the sun will always rise again, and this time, it rises within you, illuminating the new landscape of your transformed heart. Feel God guiding you to the pinnacle of hope, where true peace resides. As this light expands, let it guide you towards restorative sleep, when your heart is lighter, when your soul feels accepted and embraced. True rest becomes effortless. There is no longer a need for vigilance, no lingering shadows to keep you awake. The energy that was once consumed by holding on to sorrow is now freed, allowing your mind to quiet, your body to relax, and your spirit to soar into the realms of peaceful dreams. You are utterly safe. You are perfectly loved. You are deeply, profoundly worthy of this rest, this renewal, this rebirth. Feel God gently, ushering you into the arms of sleep, breath by breath, deeper and deeper while you sleep. This divine light will continue its gentle work within you. It will mend the remaining fragments, infuse your memories with peace, and prepare you for a new day. Your dreams will be cradled in grace, your spirit renewed, your body restored. You will awaken, refreshed, revitalized, imbued with a gentle strength, a quiet clarity, and the enduring truth that even the deepest tears can indeed transform into the most radiant light. The whisper of the divine, the whisper of peace, of love, of forgiveness, of worthiness, and of unwavering hope will linger in the quiet chambers of your heart. It will be a gentle, ever-present reminder that you are always held, always cherished, always guided, and always worthy of every blessing. You carry this profound peace within you, a sacred secret that will accompany you into your deepest slumber and greet you with the dawn. Sleep now, beloved one. Sleep in the peace that God has guided you to. All is well, all is truly, wonderfully, perfectly well.